but I couldn't go forwards. That was weird. Oh no!
I mean, he doesn't have wheels, so...
well, that's good.
He doesn't have steering. He's got wheels.
Alright, I can repair now.
Come on.
Get away, guys! Get away, guys!
You're so slow, Cosmo.
I'm so slow. My gun's gone.
Huh? Are we live?
This could have ended so...
Yeah, we're live. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. It is me, and I have something to show you. So, I've been playing a little bit off camera, right? Oh my god. Let me just show you guys what I gotten. I wish I could have shown you guys me getting it on camera, but I couldn't. I wasn't able to be recording earlier, so I didn't have enough internet connection. So yeah.
Hey man, I don't have plans. I don't know what you're talking about.
Is he putting in a dragon engine? He's gonna get so annoyed.
I figured if I get him a weapon, I just put snowballs everywhere.
Another interesting choice from Cosmo. You got 2 guns and a raw engine. I just went with pure speed. I have a dragon engine and a bulldog engine.
I'm hoping snowballs will do something.
I mean...
They might.
Oh yeah, I get to count in. That's right. I get the honors. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, yeah. So we're here, right? No, it's gonna obviously repair itself. Why don't I just show you guys what I have? So, got the stasis rifle, right? And it's kind of OP. Just to the point where I can just trap things and then come in here and kill them, right? But not only that, look at my oxygen, guys. So as long as I swim, I'll always... Oh, by the way, guys, ready? Watch. Oh, it's not ready. Okay. That was kind of expected. Anyway, oh, we're gonna take the Aeronax over there. Oh, by the way, guys, see that? See how it's at 33? I just went ballistic. Oh yeah, and these all just died. I don't know why they all died.
Which board are you in?
I'm in the one where I have the ultra high capacity. This is survival. Anyway, I don't know how they died, but oh god dang it. But yeah, I have these, which charges them, but it also takes power from my batteries, I'm guessing, and it just completely drained 4 batteries. I need a more efficient way of doing this.
Put them into like...
Hold on.
Base. Put them in your base.
Oh, god dang it. Oh.
Still suit equipped and capturing body moisture to chemically neutralize residual odors and bodily fluids before re-ingestion. Please press the activation button in the next 3 seconds. You have chosen not to activate chemical taste neutralization. Thank you and have a nice day.
was the last time you stopped and thought, well, that was one freaky coincidence? The truth is that serendipitous happenings take place all the time, but there are some that are really worth talking about. From mix-ups at birth to freaky fortune and a helping hand from Lady Luck, here are some more one-in-a-million coincidences you'll have to see to believe. The Brothers of Bogota. We've heard plenty of stories about unexpected reunions between long-lost siblings, but this tale of two sets of mixed-up identical twins sounds straight from a telenovela. It all started in 2015, when a colleague of Jorge Enrique Bernal Castro went to buy meat at William Canas Velasco's butcher shop in Bogota. When she arrived, the woman couldn't believe how similar her colleague in the butcher looked, so she snapped a photo and showed Jorge. Dumbstruck, Jorge and William met up, and sure enough, they shared the exact same features: a slim face, narrow mouth, and cheeky smile. Things got even weirder when the pair realized that their respective fraternal twins, Carlos Bernal Castro and Wilbur Canas Velasco, also bore a striking resemblance to one another, with wider faces, fuller lips, and more stern expressions. The revelations didn't stop there. William and Jorge had been born on the 21st of December, 1988, in the Materno Infantil Hospital in Bogota. Wilbur and Carlos were born a day later in Northern Santander province. All four men were born prematurely at 7 months, and when Carlos fell ill, he and Wilbur were taken to the Materno Infantil Hospital. When both sets of twins were placed in the same room, they were mistakenly swapped around, and their mothers were none the wiser. Nowadays, the four men call themselves the Brothers of Bogota, and they still can't believe fate brought them back together so serendipitously. Thanks, Jesus. You may not believe in divine intervention, but this story is enough to make you question whether there really is some higher power out there. On October 6, 2019, 25-year-old Tyler Moon stood at the start line of the Medtronic TC 10-mile marathon in Minneapolis preparing for the race ahead. But he never could have predicted what was about to happen. At the last minute, he changed his running bit to say Jesus Saves instead of his name on a total whim. Being a college football player, Moon considered himself to be athletic enough to complete the race. But just a little after the first mile, his heart started beating irregularly for 10 seconds and stopped pumping blood, causing him to collapse. Thankfully, a registered nurse anesthetist was running behind him and rushed to his aid. And here's the kicker. That nurse's name happened to be Jesus Jesse Bueno. Seriously. Bueno performed chest compressions until an ambulance arrived to take Moon to the hospital to recover. Who else can say they asked Jesus to save them and he actually showed up? Royce Burton and the Texas Ranger. In 1965, Royce Burton, a history teacher at New Jersey University, decided to share an anecdote with his class about a frightening experience from his past. Back when he was a Texas Ranger patrolling the Rio Grande in 1940, he got lost in a canyon after dark and tried to climb back out when he dangerously lost his balance as he neared the top of a cliff. Suddenly, a ranger appeared seemingly out of nowhere, hoisting Burton back up to safety with his rifle strap. Burton thanked Joe for saving his life, but the two men lost contact after they were both enlisted in the military during World War II. Now, here's the amazing part. Just as Burton was in the middle of sharing his story with the class, an elderly man entered the doorway, Joe himself. He tracked Burton down for the past 25 years and just so happened to walk into his classroom as early as we counted the story. Burton said, "I'll have Joe finish the story," and the students were astounded to witness the duo's unexpected reunion. Now, how boring does your history class seem?
Very.
Lincoln's Curse. When you hear the name Lincoln, you probably think of the late U.S. President Abraham Lincoln, who was assassinated in 1865. Some would say going out like that is a curse itself, but an even spookier affliction beset his only son, Robert Todd Lincoln. As Robert wasn't actually present for his father's assassination after declining an invitation to join his parents at Fort Steele, but he was at his bedside when he passed on the 15th of April, 1865. Following his father's death, Robert pursued a political career of his own and eventually earned himself a spot in James Garfield's cabinet, serving as the Secretary of War from 1881 to 1885. Unfortunately, this also meant Robert was present when Garfield was shot and killed in 1881. By 1901, Lincoln had found himself serving as the acting president of the Polar Palace Car Company in Chicago. It's safe to assume he just about recovered from experiencing so much death firsthand when he just so happened to be present when President William McKinley was assassinated at the Pan American Exposition that year. After witnessing so many tragedies, poor old Robbie declined any further presidential invitations for fear of accidentally causing another assassination. A cracking coincidence. In 2018, Stockman's Eggs hen farm in Australia hit the headlines after an employee found this whopping 176-gram egg in one of its free-range sheds. But that was just the beginning of the surprises to follow. Considering the egg was about 3 times bigger than a standard hen egg, staff were expecting to find 2 or 3 yolks inside. What they weren't expecting, however, was another fully formed, regular-sized egg inside it. The farm's poultry vet described it as a freak of nature, while a number of experts said they'd never seen anything quite like it. For this extraordinarily rare occurrence to have happened, some have suggested that the egg's journey through the body, which is aided by contractions known as peristalsis, must have been interrupted by some kind of shock, or perhaps even an equivalent of a hiccup. This may have been enough to send the fully formed egg back up the oviduct for the process to restart all over again, resulting in this giant pass-the-parcel of eggs. Tinder knows best. Dating has come a long way since the dawn of
So I
the
need
internet,
cyclops
and
death
nowadays,
module. I need
Tinder is one of the
nickel.
most popular apps for bringing couples together online.
Where the
No
frick
matter
do I
how
get
many
nickel?
people try to hide it. One newlywed couple definitely have nothing to be shy about after they discovered that it wasn't just Tinder that brought them together, but fate. When Jamie France Burkett and Anthony Burkett from Louisiana matched on Tinder in June 2015, they exchanged numbers and made plans to go on a date. When Anthony's email popped up in a text, Jamie realized that they had more in common than a mutual physical attraction. After recognizing the numbers 11493 at the end of her date's email address as her own birthday, Jamie and Anthony discovered they were born on the same day. But it didn't stop there. It turns out they were both born in East Jefferson Hospital, which means they probably spent some time together in the maternity ward as babies. 25 years after they were born on the same day in the same ward, Jamie and Anthony tied the knot and sealed their fate.